Hey, good morning, guys. Thanks for coming back to the channel. And today we're going to have our first harvest of the year. And we're going to make an Italian favorite, which is broccoli rabe, sausage, and ziti. Okay, in garlic and oil. Some red pepper flakes, and that's, to me, that's a seasonal thing. Now back east, used to be able to get broccoli rabe pretty regularly. Out here it's unheard of in Colorado, at least in my area. So you know, they say necessity is the mother of invention, so I just grow my own. And the thing with broccoli rabe, though, is you got to start it when it's cold out. You have to start it when it's in. We start usually in March, and it could be freezing. It could be snowed on, and broccoli rabe loves it. Now we're at the end of May, just about, and it's starting to get a little warmer. Broccoli rabe doesn't do well in the heat. As a matter of fact, you can't grow it at all during the summer. The summers here are usually 100 degrees almost all the time. So I'm going to take you out to the garden, and we're going to cut some fresh, and we're going to start putting it all together. Okay? So we got our basket with our snips. And I got my keys in my pocket, and let's go out and cut some broccoli rabe. And I'll show you how our garden's coming along. Alrighty. Now if I could film and not kill myself in the process, that would be great. That way I can finish the video and have a nice lunch. So, alrighty, this is what we got for our garden. And we started the tomato plants about a week ago, and we got some flowers and more flowers and more tomatoes. Bear with the wind, it's always windy here. These are all seedlings, and give it about another month, then everything should start coming up. This is our new crop of oregano and basil. Okay, so let me open everything up and I'll get right back with you. Okay, here we go. Now we're back. This is our garlic, which we plant in October, and it lives through the winter. We got about another 2 months and it'll be able to be harvested. Over here is a new crop of garlic that we got coming up. And we got something in here. Can't remember what it is. These are potatoes. They're starting to come up. 2 years ago we had over 20 pounds that we canned. And here's more potatoes. And here is the star of the show, broccoli rabe. And this is probably one of the best crops that we ever did of broccoli rabe in the years we've been growing it. Now, if you see these yellow flowers on here, let's see if I get a better shot. All right, they're ready to go. Okay, that means they're it's called bolting, and they'll be on the decline after that. Okay, so I'm going to cut some of this up and bring it in, wash it, and we'll cook it. We'll have our first crop of the year. Okay, we'll start up again. And this is what we harvested today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clipping some of this and washing it, okay, and splitting it up. And while I'm boiling some water for the pasta, we'll turn that on, just like that, and we'll clean this up a bit, okay, and get that ready. All right, so now we got the water boiling for the pasta. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cook the sausage. We pre-cook everything, and then we're going to put everything together. In the sink, I got the broccoli rabe soaking, because we always wash everything that comes out of the garden. Make sure it's nice and clean before we cook it. So first thing we got to do, let's start the sausage off with a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. Get that good and hot. I had to go in the cabinet to get some crushed red pepper, because we like that. Now you could use the sausage of your choice. You want hot, you want sweet. It's about what you like. Okay. So we're just gonna dump that in there, just like that. Get it cooking. And in the meantime, we got the water going for the pasta. So we're gonna multitask. And we're gonna, now just so you know, that salted water we always season. Yeah, broccoli rabe is very, it's a tough crop to grow. But like I says, you know, Colorado is a wonderful state, but it's like anywhere you go. There's good and there's bad. And everything's different. It's a big state, you know? So all right, we'll bring you back when this gets a little more done, okay? The sausage is out, that they're cooked, and now we're going to start with the broccoli rabe. So we still got a little grease in the pan, but I want to put some olive oil. Everything's pretty much a one-pot deal here. All right, and we're going to put some crushed red pepper in there, just like that, to taste. And some garlic. I'll saute the garlic. We got the pasta in the pot. Got about another 3 or 4 minutes to go with that. And it's all going to come together. Like I said in earlier videos, I can't wait for them to come out with smell-o-vision. Now, when it comes to cooking broccoli rabe, right? Some people, they blanch it first. And what that does is it takes a little of the bitterness out. I like it a little bitter. It's an acquired taste, you know, to each his own. And like I said, this is all about you. It's what you like. Okay. Pasta's got another few minutes to go. And we're going to start adding the broccoli rabe. Now, this looks like a lot, right? By the time this cooks down, it's going to end up being nothing. Now it's a little wet from being washed, which is kind of okay. Pour that water in there. And we'll put this top back on. Now we want the broccoli rabe to steam, okay? So that'll be a couple of minutes. Alright, we're doing good over there. Let's check the pasta. Let's take a little piece out. Come on, you. Alright. Let's give it a taste test. Still got a ways to go, but I don't know if you can see this. Alright? You see where it's a little white there? It's not cooked through. Alright? It's not even al dente really. Okay? So yeah, let that go. Meantime, get a couple of plates out. And like I said, we multitask. Actually, I think I'm going to try a little piece of the sausage, see how it is. Perfect. Delish. We get sausage that's locally made. Like I said, we'll get a crop in the spring, and sometimes we'll plant in like September to like November. We'll try to get a fall crop for broccoli raab. But usually it's the springtime that you're going to get your best results. Like I say, it's tough to grow. Pasta should be almost done. Let's try another piece. Almost. Another few minutes. And then this all comes together. Good olive oil, good garlic. Usually we have enough garlic to get us through the year, but I guess we must have used a little bit more than normal. We actually had to buy garlic. Can you imagine that? Have to buy garlic? God forbid. So we grew extra this year. And once again, we can it, and we have it till next year. This is coming out great. This is coming out great. Birds are chirping outside. They're building nests in our awning. Still got a little ways to go. Not much. So like I say in all my videos, if you really like, you know, what we're doing here, and you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications. We're always coming out with a lot of Italian favorites, and I try to do 1 or 2 a week now that we get this up and running. And it's not easy. It's not as easy as some people think, you know, because there's editing involved and all kinds of stuff. So the broccoli raab is really sweating down, and what I'm going to do is add the sausage back in, just like that. Pasta's good. We got money here. All right. Okay, pasta's done. Gotta get a spoon. Start adding the pasta. Now I like ziti for this dish. You don't have to use ziti, you could use other things. You know, whatever pasta you like. Get back in there. Try to get away from me there. What I think I'm going to do is save some of this pasta for later. Now, put a little drizzle more olive oil, because that's another thing you can't have too much of. Alright? And start mixing it all up. Just like that. Let me see if I can show you this. There you go. Smells delicious. So, let me just finish this and then we'll bring it back to plating it. Okay? So, alright. This is what we got. Now, I like to put a few leaves of fresh basil from the garden. We're still using the winter basil. Our new stuff hasn't come in yet, but it will soon. So we get some Parmesan cheese that we like to put on here. It should be delicious. I know the sausage is off the hook. Let's give it a whirl. Pasta is good. First broccoli rabe of the year. I tell you, like I said earlier, some people like to blanch it. I take the bitterness out, but I just cooked it regular, and there's hardly any bitterness to it. There's no bite or anything. Really, really good. I think after this it's going to be time to hit the couch. So, I hope you make this. This is really, really good. Like I always say, like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave comments. That helps the channel. We're trying to get this channel off the ground. I know it's going to take time, but hey, I like to eat and I like to cook, so it's a perfect marriage. So in any case, have a great day, enjoy, and I hope you liked it. Have a good one.